Hi, I'm Sucheta, a conscious parenting expert, coach, and author. Today, we are going to talk about a very important topic, that is tantrum by your child. I was talking with my dress designer, Ami, and she was talking about her 2-year-old son is throwing so much of tantrum, and she's so busy and it's impossible for her to handle his tantrum. She was telling that he is not ready to listen, and he is just want things and he is so irritating. And then I realized that there is so much of misunderstanding parents have. We need to discuss about this issue. And then I realized that when a child throws a tantrum, as I told you, we are going to look at each and every situation from the perspective of conscious parenting. And conscious parenting or conscious parent always take the responsibility. So when your child is throwing a tantrum, there is some issue which is troubling him, and that's why he is throwing a tantrum. I'll just give you a small example. You are driving a car, a biker hits your car and he stops you and starts shouting at you. You are going to feel angry and you also going to start shouting at him, and probably the fight will or the argument will end up at the police station. See, you felt angry because it was a biker's mistake and biker was trying to get aggressive. So here, child also is unhappy because of certain emotions and issue, and what he wants from parent to handle these emotions, help them. They are young, they are not mature enough to handle it on their own, and they don't know how to react to those emotions. Probably they wanted attention. Each and every child wants deep and intensive attention from his mother and father, and when they are not getting that attention, or there might be some issues, they must be having fights with their friend, teacher was angry with him, whatever, or they are not feeling happy, comfortable with themselves, they feel that they are not able to satisfy your expectations. Reason can be anything, and instead of knowing that reason, if you try bombarding on that child which is already in a negative space, you are going to create lot of resentment in the mind of the child, and probably you are going to cut all the ties with your child which you have or you have created. So the first thing is, don't even try to control your child by shouting at them. It's a very bad reaction, so refrain from it. That is a first step, you have to do it. Okay, and now if you don't agree with me this solution, please leave right now, because this is going to be going to deal into different psychological reasons why child is aggressive, why you get reactive. So we are going to discuss further. So first, don't get start shouting back. Second, understand the feeling of child, why the child is feeling sad, why he is having that tantrum. So the first thing you have to do, instead of just reacting, you have to go near to that child or whoever is throwing tantrum, and for a change, instead of just shouting back, okay, just go near to him, probably give him a hug, try to soothe the child, through eye contact, use body language. It's very important to have a kind language and a body language which is soothing for a child. You are here with your open heart space and ready to receive him and his whatever you are here to understand his feeling, deep intimate feeling. And when the child knows that you are ready to understand his feeling, he opens up, he tells you the reason why he is feeling so angry or why he is throwing the tantrum. probably you might not succeed in the first go, because if your child is not used to expressing himself, he will not open in first go. So you have to keep on trying, that is very important training you should give by this method. Second, you are training your child to be logical and in expressing his emotions. So this is a really good space. Then third thing is be assertive, which is very, very important. You have to be assertive instead of aggressive or accusive. Suppose your child is watching TV and throwing a tantrum, or playing a mobile game and throwing a tantrum, and you feel that tomorrow is exam, and you feel it's very important for him to study at this moment. Be assertive, don't be accusive. Many parents starts accusing that you are lazy, you are incompetent, you are not doing this work. So what is happening here? The child who is already suffering due to lack of self-worth, he's not thinking, he's not feeling confident of studies, he's feeling, that's why he's trying to escape, through mobile game or anything. And if you start shouting and if you start accusing, you are crushing his self-worth. That is conscious parenting. We are not here to damage our child. We are here to allow our child to prosper into a healthy adult and an individual. Yeah, so you are not going to accuse, you are not going to be aggressive, shout back, etc. You are going to be assertive. That means you are going to tell your child, I know that this is the reason you feel like playing a mobile game, but first either play mobile game for 1 hour, next 2 hours you have to study, or first finish your studies and then you have to play mobile game. So allow child to take a decision, but be assertive, don't be accusive, use body language, kind language. So here you have to be opening your heart space, but still be in that position. Yeah, the conscious parenting doesn't mean you have to allow them to have a freedom to be whatever they want to do. They want to do drugs or anything. No, you have to have a control, but through assertiveness and not through aggressive or accusation or controlling. Next, the fourth thing you have to understand is their feelings. Understand your feelings. Now you have understood their feelings, you have to understand your feeling. See, many times when the child throws tantrum, we also react in a negative way. Why we react in a negative way? Because we have our own feelings, and all that feelings results in reaction. Probably you might be having a fight with your spouse, you are not happy with whatever remark he or she has made. Reasons, probably you might be having a lot of financial stress, you might not be getting along with the colleagues, whatever the reason, or the boss, whatever the reason, there are reasons which lies and results in this reaction. So pinpoint those reactions and be aware of it. Once you are aware about it, you don't allow that reaction to overrule it. So whenever your child is aggressive and whenever you feel like giving it back to your child, stop, take a pause, understand why I'm feeling so angry. Probably there might be some reason. Try this technique, it really works and it will help you to sort out all your issues. Then the last but very interesting technique is be accommodative. It is very important to understand your child, and it's very it's quite natural that you open up that heart space for your child and understand his point of view. And it's always better to be wrong sometime. You can be on the back foot. It's not always important for you to prove your point. Yes, I am correct. If child wants to have pizza, small things, child can throw tantrum, he wants to have a chocolate. Why you have to be over serious? No need to be over serious. See, once they grow up, all those small matters, sometimes will amuse you that why I fought with my child for such a small issue, or like eating chocolates. I could have asked him to brush the teeth afterward. So whenever there are certain things, you can be accommodative and you can open that heart space and allow your child to understand, allow your child to understand your emotions also. Try this technique. When you do that, the child is stunned, that mommy is ready to accept my views, so I should also be ready to understand. See, by doing this, you are teaching your child to be accommodative to other person's point of view. Instead of from dealing from that stubbornness, your child will also slowly open up and try to learn to accommodate and respect other person's views and respect and accept other person's views. It's an important life skills. So these are the 5 techniques to deal with your child's tantrum. So the first is don't shout. Second is understand their feelings. Use body language. Go near to them. Hug them, kiss them, and let them know that you are here to understand them. Third, be assertive. Don't be accusive. Don't be accusive. Don't be aggressive. Yeah. The fourth is understand your feeling, why you are reacting, whether you are having some underlying emotions. And the fifth one is be accommodative. It's right to be wrong sometime. Be a conscious parent. Very, very important gift you can give to your child than that iPhones and iPads. This is by being a conscious parent, you are changing not only your life but your child's life also. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Be a conscious parent. Please subscribe to my channel. You will get more such informative videos which deals on the psychology of your child as well as it deals with the psychology of yours through conscious parenting perspective. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you.